All right, you guys, so check this out. I'm reading this book, Bargaining for Advantage. I think this year so far I've read 4 books. Right here is a Henry Ford quote, and it says, if there's any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. Okay, in this chapter it says effective negotiators exhibit a very important trait, the ability to see the world from the other party's point of view. To succeed at negotiations, you must learn to ask how it might be in the other party's interest to help you achieve your goals. Then you should determine why the other party might say no so you could remove as many of his or her objections as possible. Understanding what the other party really wants is critical to information-based bargaining and is not as easy as it sounds. The reason why I wanted to go over this, and look, there's a diagram. It's the king and then the other party's point of view. The reason why I wanted to go over this is because some people, when they get introduced to sales, when they get introduced to negotiations, they're not practical. They're not thinking real world. In negotiations and sales, one thing I love about my circle and my friends is that all of my friends, and I love having rich friends for this reasoning, but all of my friends are willing to allow me to make money on a deal or to have a situation where I make money the same way I am for them. Hey, if you're gonna climb this ladder and it means you get a percentage, but I gotta go and pay you for the service, cool, I don't care. It's all value. Everyone in my circle gives me value the same way I give them value, okay? So it's really refreshing to have friends that believe in you and that are just willing to do business and not care that you're making a dollar off of it. They give the example. I've seen the example that people will go buy a water bottle from this place for $3 and not from you for $2 just because you were going to make $1 because they knew the profit. They knew the margins you bought it at. Business is not about that, okay? It comes down to providing what your reputation, providing what you're known for and whatnot. And if you get the quality, then you shouldn't always be nicking, knacking, trying to get the best deal. And one thing too is not so common sense, but when you anticipate the other person's point of view and you see where they're coming from and you already throw that into the deal, into the negotiation, you're being considerate. And when you consider it, that person's going to feel a lot more better about investing with you. Whereas if you're not considering and you don't leave none on the table for the other person to enjoy, you might get that deal, but it's not going to be someone you keep on retainer, who keeps investing with you, who keeps doing business. You're going to have someone who gets a sour taste in their mouth, and then that's the one deal and it's done. And if you do business that way, I promise you're not going to be in it for the long run, okay? You guys want people in your life that are going to be of value nonstop. That's how you really make it. Get better.